Welcome to PokerStrategy.com, your professional poker school. The short stack strategy might be the easiest poker strategy, but it is also the hardest one to beat. It may well be unbeatable. This strategy is very easy to learn and therefore ideal for beginners to build up their bankroll. It is also very suitable for multi-tabling. If you understand the short stack strategy, you have already understood a lot about the game of poker. That's why it's PokerStrategies.com quiz topic. Have a look at the videos on the short stack strategy. Memorize the information given in these videos and then complete the quiz. Once you've passed the quiz, you'll get free starting capital to play poker. In this and the following two videos, you will learn how the short stack strategy works in detail and how to put it into use. We will start off with the short stack strategy basics. When does the strategy work? The short stack strategy only works when you have at least 7 opponents at the table. So only join a table with at least 7 players. If other players leave the table while you are playing, then you should also leave as soon as you have less than 7 opponents. Try to find out whether other players are using the short stack strategy. Too many of these kinds of players at your table will ruin your profit potential. If there are more than 2 players using the short stack strategy, you'd be better off looking for a new table. How much money do you need? The strategy will bear fruit and earn you long-term profit if you make sure you stick to a few rules that tell you how much money you need in your poker account to play at a particular limit, how much money you should take to a table, when to buy more chips because your chip stack has dropped below a particular level, the amount of profit you can make before you should leave the table. All these points together are called bankroll management, where the term bankroll refers to what you have in your poker account. Bankroll management is about the most important thing for you to have besides the cards you are dealt. Playing skills makes up 50% of your success, while bankroll management makes up the other 50%. Your bankroll management. You can see the concrete figures in the following chart. You will also find them in the strategy overview. The best thing to do is to download and print this out, not only so that you can pass the quiz, but also because it will make playing at tables a lot more comfortable. The link for this can be found in the related article in PokerStrategy.com's strategy section. You can see how much money you need in your bankroll, your poker account, to play at a limit. You can also see how much money you should take to a table, the buy-in, when to buy more chips, and when to leave a table and look for a new one. Here's some examples to explain the bankroll management chart. The limit you start playing at is NL10, 5 cent, 10 cent. After passing the PokerStrategy.com quiz, you'll receive starting capital as a gift. As you can see in the chart, you can start at NL10, 5 cent, 10 cent with your first starting capital. As soon as you've earned $120, you can move up to NL20, 10 cent, 20 cent. Some poker rooms don't offer this limit but offer NL25, 15 cents, 25 cents instead. You would need to have $150 in your poker account to move up to that limit. Buy in with $2. When you join an NL10, 5 cent, 10 cent table, you always make a buy-in of $2 according to the chart. If your chip stack drops below $1.50, you need to buy more chips to maintain a $2 stack. If you make a profit and have more than $2.50 in your stack at some point, leave the table and look for a new one. Always wait for the big blind to come to you. You will often join a table and find that you still have to wait a few rounds before you can play the regular big blind to enter the game. The software will ask you whether you want to join the game immediately. You would have to pay an extra big blind as an additional fee. Don't do this. It might not look like much, but it will add up over time. You will usually find a wait for big blind button or checkbox which you can use to let the software know that you wish to wait. Here's a bit of a recap. You have learned that you need at least 7 opponents at the table, that you start off with a free starting capital at NL10, 5 cent, 10 cent, how much money you need to make a buy-in when you buy more chips and when you leave the table, that you never post the big blind out of turn to get into the game earlier. Your aim is to get a strong hand at the table, make as much profit out of this as possible, and then leave the table quickly. What a strong hand is and how to play it will be explained in our next new beginner video, How to Play Before the Flop. The team at Poker Strategy wish you lots of luck at the tables.